All right. Okay. So, hello, Internet. I'm Lizzy. This is Dan, our brilliant arranger, and this is his home, and this is his cat, Lily. And I know a bunch of you have been asking for more Lizzy and the Triggerman lore. You want more details of who the hell we are, which is a good question. Who are we? So this guy was like basically the main person that helped me put together this band. And I still don't really understand. I was just a random person that reached out to you. Why did you say yes to work with me?
Well, I liked you automatically upon meeting you, and you mentioned a mutual friend who still means a lot to me, elderly cornet player now, Ed Pulser from New York City. And I think Ed may have given you my name.
He did. I have a crazy story about how I met Ed Pulser totally by fate on the subway. So
that's an amazing.
That is an amazing, totally eerie, serendipitous story, which I will tell in another video. So cliffhanger. But yeah, so Ed Pulser kind of vouched for me, who also didn't know me at all. He just met me in the subway.
Right. Yes.
But hey, yeah. So tell the internet about some of the people you've played with.
Oh, is this name dropping time?
It's name dropping.
I played with Gordon and Justin Au.
Those of you who don't know,
we're
Gordon,
both here right now, and
yeah,
I'm proud of that. But I was lucky enough to grow up in Southern California, and I met a cadre of older players who had lived in New Orleans and actually were from New Orleans or that region. And they moved to Southern California either shortly before World War II or some of them after World War II. So it was that generation of musician. I was just starting out, and they were kind of at the end of their careers. So one of them was Barney Bigard, a legendary clarinetist who played with the Duke Ellington Orchestra early on. He actually recorded with King Oliver's band prior to that. Wound up playing in Louis Armstrong's All-Stars, and he was in semi-retirement in Southern California. But we would meet at Jazz Society meetings, and then lo and behold, I started working with him around Los Angeles. Another one from that group of people was Joe Derensberg, another clarinetist. I've had good luck with clarinetists. Joe was from Baton Rouge. He played with the Kid Ory Jazz Band in the 40s, but you listeners who might know Louis Armstrong's recording of Hello Dolly from the 1960s, Joe is the clarinetist you hear on that record. Then I moved to New York, and the world kind of opened up to me, and these people that I'd only known from record albums, LPs, vinyl, if you will, and even 78 records, they suddenly came to life. My gosh, Kenny DeVerne, great clarinet player, another clarinet player. Ruby Braff, cornet player.
And who's the big clarinet player?
Well, Woody Herman.
Oh,
That's one big clarinet player.
That wasn't even the one I was thinking of. There's another big clarinet player he played with.
Liz wants me to tell you I got to play with Benny Goodman for the last 7 months of his life. So that's going back to 1985 into 1986. And I joined the band very late in 85 and spent 7 months with him until his passing in June of 86. But those are big names. There are lesser names who should be recognized that I'm equally proud to have played with. And I'm very proud to be a member of Lizzy and the Triggermen. So there you go.
Well, thank you. All right, Internet. That's a little behind the scenes. We got to go to a gig. This little mini tour has been... There's been some crazy behind the scenes stuff. It is really, you think as a band leader that mostly what you're doing is playing music, and you would be very wrong. Mostly what you're doing is putting out fires. So just to give you a very quick little behind the scenes of what has happened, we had to have a last minute sub bass player who had to learn all of our charts within a few hours. That was crazy.
He did great.
But that's no small feat. Then we also had actual fires that were preventing the guys coming up from LA to take the major freeway up to Sacramento. And then we also had, what was the other one? I mentally blocked it out. There was another crazy thing that happened. Oh yeah. And then one of our clarinet players sax clarinet players had car trouble. His car basically went kaput about 100 miles south of Sacramento, and he was able to kind of inch his way up here, but I was frantically calling mechanics. Anyway, so yeah.
Well, it's just good that jazz musicians are used to improvising, both on the stage and off the stage.
Oh yeah. So now we get to do it all again, slowly. But anyway, that's a little glimpse into the life of Lizzy and the Triggerman. All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.